Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video and tell me what's on your mind. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's talk about the upcoming episode of season 12, episode 15, and also a little after talk with the ladies. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the situation, baby. It's going down, it seems like, between Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill, you know what I mean? Because they argue and they need some counseling, baby. And also Cynthia Bailey is like, we don't know how to argue, so I think we need some therapy. I was like, you need some therapy to learn how to argue, right? Because Mike Hill would just get up and walk away, shut the door. Lord have mercy. Better hope he don't walk out the marriage, Lord. But they gonna get some help. And Mike Hill said that he don't like arguing and she at all. And then we move on to the situation when it comes to Marc Daly. Basically, Marc Daly is this dominant presence, and he is very controlling. He likes things his way, and it's either his way or the highway, because he ain't trying to hear nothing. And he is telling Kenya Moore that she needs to invite Greg and NeNe Leakes to their event that they're throwing together, their charity event for the community, baby. And Kenya Moore's like, no, like, you know, this woman tried to hurt me. This woman tried to fight me. This woman tried to come after me so many different times. Like, I don't want her at my event. Like, for real, for real. So that's how Kenya Moore is feeling about the situation. But Marc Daly, he ain't trying to hear none of that. I mean, he's not trying to hear none of that whatsoever. And he's feeling a certain type of way. And he wants Kenya Moore to invite NeNe Leakes and Greg Leakes. And he said, you can defend yourself, Kenya. You are not fragile. I was like, Lord have mercy. But it also seems like Mark thinks that the situation between NeNe Leakes and his wife, Kenya Moore, is very petty, and it seems like he's trying to work things out. He's not really trying to dog Kenya, in my opinion. I think he's trying to say, like, you know what, you don't need this necessary drama, this excess of drama. And it seems like he's trying to bring everybody together because that's what he wants to do. And also, he does like NeNe Leakes, and he does like Greg too as well. So we're going to see how this situation pans out, because, you know, he ain't here for the drama, but I know he's seen what was going on social media. So I wonder if he had a change of heart or a change of mind, or does he still feel the same, baby? It's one thing to have your husband next to you, but to have your husband on the show, and then therefore him kind of like telling you how to do it, when to do it, and this is your job, and he's just an invited guest because he's your husband and your daughter's father. It is what it is, baby. And so Marc Daly, he continues with inviting NeNe Leakes and Greg Leakes. And Marc Daly says he is not going to separate a couple, because that's not of him and that's not his behavior to invite just Greg, because I believe Kenya Moore just only wanted to invite Greg and not NeNe. And Marc Daly said that's just really, I guess Marc Daly felt like that is really sending a shot, and it's very disrespectful. And I guess Marc Daly doesn't want anybody to do that to him. So therefore, he tells NeNe Leakes and Greg Leakes that they are invited to the event, and Kenya totally agrees. And Kenya just got her face like, oh, my husband, man, he lucky, I love him. He lucky, I love him. That's the way Kenya Moore is looking. But she was like, but we see that Kenya Moore has been compromising, and she has been compromising when it comes to Marc Daly. Let's just hope he does the same thing. And she said he has been, because he has looked at himself on camera and realized that he ain't the person. The way that he betrayed himself on camera is not the person he want people to think he is, allegedly, because that's what Miss Kenya Moore said, baby. So, you know, Marc Daly invites the Leakes, and it is what it is. And you can see Candy looking like, no way and how would Tor to be running my ship, but we already know. And NeNe was like, oh, I love it when I love when Ken's around. Basically, she's talking about, you know, Kenya turns into Ken. She turns into that nice, quiet person because Marc Daly's in the building. Ken's in the building. And she's happy, Lord, and she's cheesing. She was like, oh, he's the man. So we'll see what happens with this situation, to see if Marc Daly still appreciate Miss NeNe Leakes, baby. And then on top of that, Porsha was shading, and she thought it was quite funny. She is quiet like a church mouse. Lord have mercy. Look at that. They laugh. She laughing and joking. I was like, Lord, I wouldn't be laughing and joking unless it's in a cute way and it's not in a harmful way, because Dennis McKinley, Lord, Dennis McKinley's out here doing too much. And then Porsha also felt a certain type of way that she needed to go confront Kenya Moore, especially because Kenya Moore called Tanya Sams the C word. And so Porsha was like, it's unfortunately that you called Tanya that word. And Kenya Moore was like, it's not unfortunately. I called it what I called her. What are you talking about? And Porsha Williams is upset. She's like, yo, listen, you had a relationship with Tanya. You know Tanya. Maybe not everybody else, but you did. And I guess that brings us back to the situation where Tanya Sam says that her and Kenya Moore were on the phone plenty of times. They talk about, IVF. They talked about a number of different things to help, Tanya Sams actually, conceive and have a baby. So it is what it is with that situation. So I was like, Lord have mercy. Kenya Moore is getting, it from Porsha. She's getting it from Marc, but that's all right. She gonna come through, baby. And she was like, it's not unfortunately. I was like, damn, she's not taking it back. Like, she takes back that she called her the C word because that's really harsh. But other than that, Kenya Moore looked at Porsha Williams like, girl, I can't believe you coming from me. I can't believe you saying this to me. And it seems like Kenya Moore's like, no, you don't have the nerve to do this. And Porsha Williams is like, yes, sir. Yes, I do. Porsha was there, baby. Porsha was there talking to her, but Porsha seemed to be doing it in a friendly way, but Kenya Moore didn't appreciate it at all. Let me just tell you, she didn't. Then we had Eva, talking on the after show, and basically she said she understands where Kenya Moore is coming from, because somebody tried to hurt your brand and someone tried to hurt your profits and your money coming in, because Kenya Moore actually depends on having natural hair, and her products are based on natural hair. Now, if anybody assume or post about that she's not wearing natural hair, then that can affect her business. And Eva Marcel is here for Kenya Moore and whatever she did, baby girl, because she understands that. She said once Kenya explained it to her, it was it. And also we have Eva Marcel saying that Kenya Moore is a real one and she messes with her all day, every day. Oh, Lord have mercy. Then Kenya Moore basically kind of shades, Tanya Sam a little bit again, and basically says, I didn't marry a person. I didn't get with a person to have all these Louis Vuitton bags, Chanel's, and have designers and everything else like that, so I could be a kept woman. I go out here and I work hard for the money. I apologize for calling her a C word, but, she came for me, baby, and my brand is dependent on me and how I promote it too as well when it comes to my hair. And then on top of that, she says, I'm leaving this business to my daughter. And, if anybody got anything to say about Kenya Moore, messing up Marlo Hampton's event, she says she messed up Marlo's Hampton event because Marlo Hampton came after her 3 episodes before she came with the marching band at Marlo Hampton's wig event. So take it like you want her, baby. But Kenya Moore said, I'm not sorry when it comes to the cookie lady or addressing Tanya Sams. You guys tell me what you think about the situation. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We want to bring others with us. So please become a part of the notification squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video and tell me what's on your mind. So what do you guys think about the situation? Is Kenya Moore wrong for calling Miss Tanya Sams a cunt or not? And also Porsha said, I can't believe Kenya Moore would use that type of word. We use bitch, we call each other bitches, we call each other all different other types of names, but the C word, that's really hardcore. Like, she must have really been mad. She must have really been upset. Like, come on, we don't use that type of language. And Kenya Moore says, whatever. I'm just like, and so Porsha's really upset because she has Tanya Sam back, and that's her girl, and they're like besties too as well. So she's feeling a certain type of way, and it seems like she's coming for Kenya Moore. I don't know if she's going to let it go after she confronts Kenya Moore, or she's confront Kenya Moore for calling Tanya Sam a cunt. I don't know if Porsha Williams is going to let it be after episode 15, if Kenya Moore is going to let it be, or there's going to be a continue of things going on. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. I was like, damn, I see that Eva Marcel done switched sides real quick. She might have said, okay, NeNe, we cool. But when she's gonna ride the wagon until the wheels fall off, and that's gonna be with Kenya Moore, because she says she's that beat. So what do you guys think about that situation? What do you think about Porsha actually confronting, Kenya Moore? Do you think she's wrong? Do you think she's right? Are you indifferent about the situation? Or do you think she should more into business? Because that is her friend. And Tanya Sams is so shocked and surprised that the cookie lady came through and she got called a C word, and she's hurt by that. But also, it's been revealed that the cookie lady don't really know much about Paul. She is just somebody that wants some spotlight and some shine, baby.